Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Well, the option here by this Auburn quarterback. He is doing a great job right now of executing this offense and picking up first downs and trying to get points on the board. I tell you, reminiscent a little bit of Cam Newton, maybe Nick Marshall, maybe a blend of the two.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. It moves the ball down to the 21.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results.
Powerful running into the secondary. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's looking to scramble. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunity.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a long return, but the important thing that Pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got his man wide open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it to the left. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Ball handed to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab, Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try a pass here. And they get the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to run this one in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Finding space at the 20. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Bama. This quarterback on fire today. And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Oh, the kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Trying to extend the play. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he pulls in the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks left and finds his target there. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Receiver in motion now. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 30. At the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
There are so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew that one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Hits the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Walters. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they've got him.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. After that sack, it'll be 3rd and goal from the 18. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. caught near the goal line. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Tie. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Auburn. It was a foot race, and he won it. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Catch made on the out route. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
But another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.